What's up, YouTube? I'm G Infinite. Today, I'm going to be doing a 4th of July special. I'm the man himself, the leader of the Avengers, Captain America. We're going to be talking a little bit about his origin towards the end, but I'm definitely going to get straight to the figures today. All the Marvel Legends that you see here are either done by Hasbro or Toy Biz. So today, the first figure I'm going to be talking about is the Captain America figure that came for the first Thanos Build-A-Figure. The first Thanos Build-A-Figure, Captain America, that you see here is from the Infinite series. In the Infinite series, what they did with him, very, very cool, highly articulate. They have him with the blue, red, and white, as you can tell on the arms. He has, of course, the silver star on the chest plate. I love how they did the brown belts on the back and on the front. The belts, the straps that go across the chest, and of course the brown belt, the boots, and the brown gloves. Very, very cool figure. I like it. Looks very, very tough, very lean. Definitely love the shield, which is of course the silver star and then the silver stripe on it. Of course, the Captain America, resembles that soldier that is always battling against all odds. Very, very cool figure. Like this one a lot. This is from the Infinite series Thanos Build-A-Figure, and this is the first figure I'm going to talk about. Alright, the next figure I'm going to be talking about today is the Civil War Captain America. The Civil War Captain America, unlike the last figure I spoke about, which was the Thanos Build-A-Figure Infinite Series Captain America, this one is a little bit different. Looks very similar as far as in the suit, but he does have navy blue. The boots are a little bit darker brown, and of course it's a more navy blue color on the uniform with a darker red. Very, very dark, more of a darker figure. A lot more detailed as far as in the arm. You can tell he has a little bit of red in the arms and on the legs to resemble that uniform, that patriotic uniform that Captain America always wears. This is from the Civil War Captain America series, and this is the one that actually builds the Ant-Man Build-A-Figure. The next figure that I'm going to be talking about, very, very cool figure. This one is one of my favorites because it's a classic. This is the Captain America Marvel Legends done by Toy Biz. He comes in a 2-set with Nick Fury. This Captain America, I love the fact that they made him like that traditional World War II outfit. He has the helmet that is detachable. It can come off. He has the shield, the old school shield, and of course the old school gun for the Battle of World War II. This one is a very, very, very cool figure. He came in a double box set with Nick Fury. This is the Ultimate Captain America Marvel Legends. Definitely one of the harder figures to find if you can. But this is a double box set figure. I love the fact that on the box you can see the little canteen and the little green strap across the chest. A lot cooler in its appearance because it is an old school military look. He has green on the boots with a little bit of brown, and of course the gloves are brown, and he has almost like a face mask underneath the helmet to cover his face. Very, very cool. I like the buttons on the chest plate, on the uniform, and definitely a very, very cool Captain America to have. Also, like I said, this is done by Marvel Legends. He comes in a 2-box set with Nick Fury. The next figure that I want to talk about is the figure that I thought was probably one of the best Captain Americas out. This is the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Terrax. This is Marvel Legends Captain America. It's called the Return of Marvel Legends. On this box, this is the Build-A-Figure Terrax. And Terrax is one of the minions, for those of you that don't know, for Galactus. So I like this uniform in particularly because this uniform is a navy blue uniform. It almost looks like an Air Force uniform. I love the way they made the guns on him. They gave him that chrome look to the weapons. You know, both guns are chromed out. He has the shield. Definitely one of the figures that has more weapons to Captain America, because most of the time Captain America doesn't really come with the weapons. But this one, he has 2 guns. He has his shield. I love the way they made the boots. They gave the boots that rough brown look with black at the end, at the bottom of the boots. So the guards are brown on the boots, and the black, of course, on the bottom of the boots. On the side of the pants, it is a red stripe you see across with some brown belt that he has, of course, going across. And then, like I said, they gave him almost like an Air Force look. He has here the chest, a bunch of white stripes, and in the centerpiece of the chest, he has the star. So this Captain America, definitely more of a Steve Rogers. He doesn't have the face mask. He goes ahead and shows his physical appearance. This is a very cool Steve Rogers that I'm looking at, and I really appreciate this one. Out of maybe most of the Captain Americas, this is probably by far one of my favorites. I mean, there's a bunch of them, but this is definitely one of my favorites of Captain America. This is the Build-A-Figure Terrax, and this is Marvel Legends. So I'm going to get into the next one that I'm going to be getting into is very, very cool. This one, this Captain America is by Toy Biz. This is an original Captain America. What I liked about this Captain America in particularly is just the look. Like his chest, he looks really, really buff. They made him a little bit stronger. He looks a lot bigger than most of the other Captain Americas. And I love the way on the side of the arms they gave him the star. He has a star on the shoulders, and it has like almost that red detail on the outline, and of course the star within. Love the brown boots and the brown gloves that they gave him. Definitely like the belt. It looks more articulated because it looks like he has more ammunition around on the belt. And then of course they gave him the traditional white and red and blue for the shield. Not the silver look, but the actual white on the shield. So this is a very, very cool figure. Like the way they made him. This is by Marvel Legends Toy Biz, and this is one of those figures that come with a really cool base, and you can pose them however you want. Very articulated. Love the way they made the chest piece, because if you can tell in the chest, he has these little, like almost like these little ripples on the chest, and they look really, really cool in appearance. One of my favorite figures, and definitely one that you should be able to get your hands on, but this one's done by Toy Biz. The next one is a Series 1 Toy Biz. This is like more of an original Captain America. This is the Captain America that everyone remembers in the origin story of Captain America. This is called The Origin of Captain America. This is Marvel Legends Series 1 by Toy Biz. This Captain America looks amazing. I like it because he looks more like the comic books growing up, what you would normally see as Captain America. The helmet has the little wings on the side, and definitely the red, white, and blue. This is more of a lighter tone to it. It has the red, white, and blue shield. Very cool in appearance. And this is done by Toy Biz. This is the Origin of Captain America Series 1. Very cool figure if you can get your hands on it. I definitely think you should have it to your collection of Captain Americas. The next Captain America I'm going to be talking about is probably most of you guys, if you didn't see it, this Captain America is the Armin Zola Captain America. He's the Build-A-Figure for Armin Zola. This Captain America has a very, very cool uniform. I like the fact that he has a holster on the side of his leg. the holster to put the gun in. He has, of course, the shield, which is the red. It's the red, blue, and silver shield. I like the way they made the uniform because even on this helmet, he has the wings on the helmet, and he also has the star on the side of his right shoulder, which makes him look very, very cool. Love the way they gave him the black arms and the black pants with the boots. It looks amazing. Like the way they did the cutoff from the black, from the chest piece. They gave him the American flag stripes, but then they went directly into the black, which makes him look so cool. Very, very, one of the more popular Captain Americas. This is the Marvel Legends Armin Zola Build-A-Figure Captain America. Very, very cool to have. I think that this Captain America definitely stands out. A lot of you that don't know, you'll also see Bucky in this kind of uniform. For those of you that don't know, Bucky Barnes, Captain America's best friend, during World War II, they were allies and they fought the forces of Red Skull and Hydra. But let me get on to the next Captain America, and this is probably the last Captain America I'm going to be talking about. This Captain America is the newest Captain America that is out. He is from the Infinity War series. This Captain America, very different, a lot darker in tones. They gave him more of a darker look as far as the red, the navy blue, even the brown, extremely dark. What I like about this Captain America, he has the regular Steve Rogers face. He doesn't have any mask. He just plain Steve Rogers with the beard. And the shield is very different this time around. This is just a solid silver shield. Has some kind of points to the end of it. Very, very cool. I like the way they made the gloves and they gave him like the cutoff on the sleeves. I like this Captain America because he does come with the latest movie THANOS Build-A-Figure. So if you're able to get your hands on him, definitely cool to have. The Build-A-Figure that is made with this one is the THANOS Infinity War Build-A-Figure. And it is just a good look. I like the way they made this Captain America. I have my doubts on the shield because I definitely like the traditional shield. But very, very cool. And this is by Marvel Legends. This is the Infinity War series, Marvel Legends Captain America. And if you can get your hands on it, like I said, he is for the THANOS Build-A-Figure. The next Captain America that I'm going to be talking about is the last Captain America I have here. I do have more Captain Americas, but this is the last one I'll be speaking about today. This Captain America is a very, very cool Captain America. This is the Marvel Legends Captain America. He came with the Mandroid Build-A-Figure. The Mandroid Build-A-Figure is a shield Mandroid. He's a robot that has like the shield logo on it, and he looks really cool. For those of you that weren't able to get Mandroids, a lot of people, what they do is they like to get more than just one Mandroid so they can pair them up with the shield figures. That's exactly what I did. But this Captain America, very, very cool. This is from the Captain America Marvel Legends Infinite series. And this Infinite series, what they did with him, they gave him more of the cartoon look. He has the boots. He looks almost like the Ultimate Captain America from the Ultimate Avengers movie. And very, very cool when it comes to appearance. He has the red gloves. He has the white underarm underneath the blue. And he has that traditional look, that traditional red, white, and blue colors. I like the way they did the padding on the knees, which is almost like a grayish color. I like the way they gave him the brown belt. And then they also did the same. They gave him a grayish tone on the sides, on his sides of the chest plate. He has some tones of gray there between the arm and the chest plate. Love the mask. The mask has a chin guard. made him look exceptional. Very, very cool look to this Captain America. Definitely like it. One of the Captain Americas you should be able to get your hands on. This is the Mandroid Build-A-Figure Captain America from Marvel Legends Infinite series. Today I'm going to be talking about Captain America. Captain America came out in the Origins of Captain America, later on followed by the Tales of Suspense number 63. Captain America was born July 4th, 1962 in Manhattan. Steve Rogers took part in what they called the Super Soldier Experiment. The Super Soldier Experiment was for him to have a lot of power, and not only just a lot of power, but also took away some of the sickness, because Steve Rogers, before he was put in that chamber, he was very fragile, very sick, weak. So when he was able to qualify for that experiment, and Dr. Joseph Reinstein was the scientist behind the Super Soldier Serum. And the Super Soldier Serum definitely increased Steve Rogers' strength and ability as a soldier. So later on, of course, he was killed by a Hydra operative who was disguised and killed the scientist that made the Super Soldier Serum. And of course, Steve Rogers followed him and was able to eliminate that operative for Hydra, and which led to other things, such as one of his most deadliest foes, Red Skull. Red Skull was the leader of Hydra in Germany at that time. And that time, of course, Steve Rogers made allies with who we call Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, definitely influential during that time, because him and Captain America were both allies to fight the forces of Hydra and Red Skull. But definitely Steve Rogers is one of those guys who doesn't back down from a fight. And one of the phrases that I love the most from the movie is that he's always like, I can do this all day. So that is what makes him so strong. Not just the ability that he's a super soldier, but the fact that they saw that potential of him having so much heart. Steve Rogers definitely has a lot of heart. Will not back down from any fight. And you see that in the movies now in Marvel Studios Cinema. They definitely show the potential of what Steve Rogers means to the Avengers. The Avengers being a group led by Captain America and Iron Man. I like to say Captain America is the leader of that group. And definitely Captain America, very versatile when it comes to strategy and so forth, and how to fight other different foes. The latest foe, of course, in the Infinity War was THANOS, but before that, also they went up against Ultron, and they've gone up against many different foes. Captain America is known to definitely go up against Red Skull being the biggest foe. And if those of you that don't know, Crossbones has also crossed his path many times. So definitely Captain America is influential. I like to say leader of the Avengers, of course, and a great character within the Avengers. So definitely shout out to Captain America, who was born on July 4th. And definitely enjoy your July 4th, YouTubers. God bless, and peace out, YouTube.